Deathless Vision. Yes, hello everybody, hope you're doing well. I'm not quite sure on the release of information at the moment today because some stuff is and could be in the update, so you may learn about Superior Iron Man or be able to play him early. I don't know, there's some very weird things about communication with Kabam at the moment with it, but we're going to be talking about Deathless Vision. Also, the standard version of Vision is going to be like not relatable because there's our stuff part of the kit, but it's going to look like completely different as it plays in a very different way, which we're going to find out. But let's get into it. I don't want to kind of like rabbit too much on stuff that's not relevant to this. So Kabam say on a mechanic standpoint that you get miss, and the cost of some of these old utility is taken out in replace of some stuff with heal block. Playing around more with both these phasing and miss was something that wasn't executed with Vision and Vision Age of Ultron, allowing for him to be a unique mechanic to a character that very much does this all the time in the MCU. So we're kind of like playing into that. Phasing and power burn being key elements here that you can allow you to bypass lots of damage from the opponent while also generating attack power yourself, allowing you to swing tides of battle. Being able to trigger this during special attacks really makes it even more useful. We'll read about that in a second. Power burn allows for some strong control utility in his kit. Being able to pull opponents off of a special attack will prove very useful, especially with all the extra benefits that come with it. The SP2 and SP3 are a bit more forgiving for time. Learning when to use the SP1 will be the trickiest scenario. So there's an element of skill being kind of put in place there. And also the heal block, you can have a constant application of heal block on the opponent, playing into some additional kit utility, adding Vision Deathless. Okay. And also stuff with it form signature ability, phase shift, and you might want to bring against him power burn, power lock, immune champions, just because that will be the interaction, and also he's weak in easy dex of specials, which I think we all knew really about. So from because I was thinking more of a defensive based champion option, but maybe that's not the case of an advisable thing. His immunities seem to be ramped up to the 9. Immune to poison, bleed, cold snap, and frostbite. Well, not ramped up to the 9, but you know what I mean. Like it's added cold snap and frostbite effects. Keep his original immunities here and sprinkled in a few extra in his kit. Didn't have much in already, and to spice things up, he's deathless. Of course he is. So the phasing side of things, again, I'm finding out stuff for the first time with this. If Deathless Vision special attacks reduce the opponent's power below any full bar of power, you get 1 phase charge. What these phase charges are will be important. Max Stack 5. When Deathless Vision would perform a well-timed block, convert 1 phase charge into a phase passive for 1.5 seconds, causing incoming attacks to have a 100% chance to miss. Phase charges cannot be converted while phasing. So phasing might be the ramp up, similar to like Kitty Pryde, but you kind of go your own way with this, and of course it's tech, not mutant. Deathless Vision is immune to incoming stun effects while phased, which of course you kind of guess. There's also while phased grants a Fury passive for 20 seconds. Max stack of 12. Oh, that could be where the champion really gets its attack power from. When all attack misses, Deathless Vision pulls all Fury effects. Nice. If activated during opponent's special attack, give an additional Fury passive. And Kabam say, phase is the cool new thing in this kit, and I wanted to make it feel as such. It plays into the original utility of power drain and grants him additional power through Furies he can generate while phasing. I wanted Vision Deathless to feel like a physically strong counterpart to OG Vision, and feel he helped accomplish this. Even adding the trigger to phasing on well-timed blocks allows for the player to absorb hits right away when triggering phase, interacting with existing Fury passives, then allowing you to go in for some hits and intercept the opponent to generate more Fury passives. On the face of it, this sounds like an attacking version of Vision, kind of makes sense, and that can make it quite fun. But also there will be a bit more to that, and that is going to be important as to when you're creating your Deathless team, that you want to be able to cover a lot more bases. And this is something that I was hoping for a while, and this is why I think a lot of people are hoping not these champions are not Deathless trophies, but Deathless in use. You got a Mystic, you got a Tech, you got a Cosmic. You're covering a few areas of yeah, just spread. And like, okay, I can use this champion for that, that champion for that. I can use 3 champions really effectively to be good for things like, I don't know, incursions, or have the team available to do some really cool questing. Kabam pitched that as being the idea. Once you get the Thanos, that all comes together and becomes fun. And one will be able to power control, one will be able to do this, one will be able to counter that. You know, have all these things that will be able to be fun and feel like you've invested well. Special attack hits grant no power to the opponent. If the special attack or effect generates a phase charge, inflict a heal block passive for 15 seconds. The reasoning behind special attacks not granting power to the opponent was because it would be harder to determine for a player how much power will be granted from a hit then drained. To know you would generate a phase charge from using a special attack, it felt best to keep the power level as it was so that players can identify it and know based on their special attack drain whether it would in fact generate a phase charge by dropping their power enough. Wanted to keep the heal block in his kit, so tried a new trigger source, plays into the kit more. Okay. On the SP1, power control, yeah, burn up to 35% of a bar of power, dealing direct damage proportional to the opponent's lost. This was predeterminedly kept the same, other than switching the same amount burned from max power to a bar of power, which results in less power burn. Plays more into the opponent. This iteration of the kit regards to gameplay interactions. Use this to drop the opponents below a special attack after the gain of power gain. Okay, that's a roundabout way of saying power control. But yeah, that's power control. SP2 burns up to 135% of a bar of power, dealing direct damage proportionate to the opponent's lost. Also deviated with max power burn, and this went for a bar of power. This is best used for after opponents gain their second bar of power, as you can drop them below 2 bars. This drain results in generating more phase charges while playing this champion. The player will learn when to pursue this SP1 and SP2 depending on which special attack of the opponent is more powerful and which you want to keep them off. Okay, and then the SP3, which burns up to 200% of power, dealing direct damage proportionate to the amount lost. Gain a phase charge. This is the most powerful of the drains as it takes a full 2 bars from the opponent. This can be used whenever pushed to, and you don't have to worry about even getting the full potential out, as it's already generates an additional phase charge for you. Nice. Okay. Where's the signature ability? Have I gone past the signature ability, or is it not there? I can't find the signature ability. Maybe Kabam haven't done this yet. Where is it? Where's the signature ability? Unless it's somewhere else. Anyway, masteries, Collar Tech. I've never used Collar Tech before. Allows for more power control against opponents. Liquid Courage, good. And Double Edge, good. It's Suicide Masteries, compatible champions. Fantastic. I also don't know if this might be here, like different signatures. This might be the signature ability. Maybe it's not then. Synergy bonus is there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think that we'll probably find out what that is. And maybe Kabam haven't put it for a reason or whatever. I mean, I'm just scooting around trying to find it. But anyway, the champion looks, again, on the face of it, good. Every champion on the face of it looks good. Is there more options for damage potential? Yes. The way that you used to use the OG vision? Yes. Different. The same way that you look at Deathless King Groot and you look at Deathless Guillotine. They've got that element of, it's the standard kit, but there's a bit more to it. You know, the Incinerates with Deathless King Groot, the extent of degeneration with Guillotine, this one with phasing and how phase builds up Fury passive and puts Vision very much on the front foot of things. So yeah, all looks very exciting. Still don't know what the signature ability is. I think this version of whatever Kabam have given me must be wrong, or that it's missing stuff, but I've looked through here right the way through and I cannot see anything that says anything about the signature ability, so I assume it's helpful or it's the same or it kind of ramps up more in the same way that, say, the signature ability does for Deathless, for Vision, you know, compared with Deathless Vision. Any case, power control needed to be with this version. Phasing adds a bit more and kind of makes it a more rounded. Well, it's annoying, isn't it? Because this makes it like a better version than the original version, and you kind of want the original version because it's got it's the clear version. But this one is the not rehash version, but this is the trophy version, which is a darn sight better than the standard version. But a lot of people have spent their units, time, and money on getting the standard version, the OG version, which isn't as good as this one. But I don't know, like, thoughts and comments about this. I think this is really good. I'm glad that a lot of people that put in effort will get something back. That, again, is good for it. I look forward to trying it out and testing it whenever we get to play it, which I think will be towards the end of the month when the showcase goes live and you're able to grab the piece. Maybe. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts? See you later. Check out some other content, and I'm off for now. Bye. Bye.